Atkinson, who is inside Wallabies camp with your starting 23.
We're here at Wallabies HQ, their hotel in Melbourne, team naming day, and there is some huge news in the Wallabies team, huge being the operative word. Some big boppers recalled to the forward pack. Former Wallaby captain Dave Parecki will start the second test at the MCG on Saturday, and then we've got Bob Valentini and Will Skelton back. So a huge forward pack trying to win this second test. The other big news, Joe Schmidt has named a 6-2 split on the bench as opposed to the 5-3 he had in the first test. The backline, though, is unchanged, and one of those returning men now is the fullback Tom Wright, the flying man at the back in the 15. Tom, obviously it's do or die this week. There's virtually no second chance because the series is gone if you don't win on Saturday at the MCG. So what's the mentality been like from Joe and the group this week?
Yeah, you've got to be up for the game, right? If you didn't already know, 100,000 expected at the MCG, so you don't got to sort of hear too much else to know that it's going to be an awesome spectacle. Play the Lions once every 12 years, right? So if you're not up for it again, you're probably in the wrong game. But yeah, we've had an awesome week of preparation, understanding a lot of external noise. But yeah, Saturday evening, how good?
How good indeed. You mentioned, the possibility of maybe getting 100,000 people to the G for a rugby match, which is just incredible. Have you allowed yourself to think for just a second of what that atmosphere is going to be like and what it'll be like to run out in front of that?
Oh, a little bit. I'd be lying if I said most of the guys probably haven't sort of touched on it at some point. Understanding once in a career probably you're playing in front of six figures at the MCG, which is frightening to think that many people are coming to watch, but how good. These are the games you sort of live for and dream of as a young fella, and obviously some family and friends coming. As I mentioned, external noise starting to get later in the week now. You sort of start to peel all that stuff away and start to dial in on the game. So yeah, it's nice to get this late in the week, and now you start chomping at the bit to kick off.
As I mentioned, Bobby V and Will Skelton are probably two biggest talking points. I mean that literally as well, massive human beings in terms of selection. From a fullback point of view, you're sitting in the backfield, you're watching the rest of the team go about their work. What's it like seeing blokes as big and as damaging as they are do their thing, and how beneficial can it be for the Wallabies on Saturday?
Yeah, I think jerseys 5 and 6 have just got a little bit bigger this week, you mentioned. It's hard to miss Bobby's throw at the best of times. In particular, I've room with him now for the best part of 7 years, so I see it up close and personal and how much work he puts into it. And Willie coming back from Europe, probably the largest man in Melbourne this week. So he's been chomping at the bit last week, trained really, really well. Was it probably a chance? But obviously another week of training under his belt. He's stinging to get into the Lions and bring that physicality that we all know he's got. And Bobby will just do his thing, right? We know what sort of game he brings. Not much needs to be said about Bobby.
Appreciate you chatting to us on Stan Sport, Righty. All the best for Saturday.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, guys.